position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. 3A Sports. And the Utes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So LSU's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack, now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Pulls and fires complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Utah's offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll go with a quick touch pass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. He's got it. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Surging forward on the sneak. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Off the RPO, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's Toner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got it behind the line. It's Landry. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the counter. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he's got it inside the 35. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Finds a man on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
28, Utah, 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Pratt. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Utes will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Wants to throw on first down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Gain of 12. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick release on the RPO. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 11 over Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And the Utes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds us back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
17 on the play. And 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They punted away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Snap to the back. Got room to work. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Utes decide to punt it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
1st down for the offense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught on the outside, it's Toner. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Fires to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Utes will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
At the 20-yard line. Third down coming.
Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And that's a first down.
Handoff from the gun. There he goes. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Here's the handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's another first down for the offense.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Benedict. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And first down for the offense.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Second down.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Plows through the defense.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 10 to Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to the running game. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's cracked. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. The Utes send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense. That
makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. He is having a day, and there's still ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshon Boutte's single-game receiving record.
And if I'm him, I'm going to my QB and be like, listen, dog, I'm close. Feed me that rock. I want to go get the record. Nobody's guarding me. Nobody can stop me. Just get it to me, and I'll make the plays for you. And right now, listen, if I'm the LSU quarterback, I'm like, yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep feeding you the rock.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Oh, they're after him! And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
At the 27. 3rd down coming.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.